I turned my back and behind me I could hear the duffel bag unzipping and plastic bags and rustling and all these funny noises, and I just thought to myself, what the hell is he doing over there? You know, when people think about escorting, they think about sex and maybe they imagine it's very exotic, but for, I'd say 95% of my clients, it was what you would call very vanilla sex. You know, cuddle and talk, and then, you know, a few minutes of, you know, regular stuff, and then more cuddling, and then you go home. I charged $500 an hour. Your average client, you know, just a white middle-class dude, some married, some not, you know, either a job in finance or software. A lot of guys traveling in the city on business, you know, staying in a nice hotel. The occasional couple, that was fun. I'd seen over the years, you know, fetish things, people who wanted to be spanked, but this one particular occasion was pretty different. You know, he rang my buzzer and I was nervous. Sort of a skinny, middle-aged, kind of short Asian guy, like some sort of a businessman. And he had a large duffel bag with him, which is pretty typical for a fetish client to come armed for bear in that sense. He said, you know, I'd like to get ready. Maybe you could just turn around and just give me a minute and not look. You know, one of the cardinal rules when you're escorting is you do not turn your back on a client, and particularly not one that you've never met. He didn't seem scary to me. I couldn't picture him like taking out a chainsaw or anything like that. You know, I turned my back and behind me I could hear the duffel bag unzipping and plastic bags and rustling and all these funny noises, and I just thought to myself, what the hell is he doing over there? Then he says, okay, and then I hear click, and he says, you can turn around. Then that song, the Oh Mickey song, oh Mickey, you're so fine. The song starts blaring. I turn around and the guy has transformed himself. He was wearing a little cheerleader's outfit. He had red and white pom-poms, they were matching. He started doing actual cheers. I knew he needed to be humiliated. So I knew that for him that would mean that I would laugh at him. He had the song on a loop. I think the whole thing, it couldn't have been more than 15 or 20 minutes. And after that, he left. I actually never saw him again.